Yo, so back today. This afternoon, it's pretty shitty weather outside. The good thing is it's testing our fan seal, and it's looking pretty dry down there, so I'm pretty happy about that. So since last time you've seen us, I'm not sure if we've done these windows yet. So we blacked out the windows that we're going to be blacking out. We do need another coat on them. We've got all the framing done, and today I'm going to start on the stringers for the ceiling that we're going to reattach the ply to, just so we can drop it down a little bit, get a little bit extra insulation in there. So that's what we're doing today, and we'll see how far we get. I can't really be too bothered today. Been at work this morning, so let's do it. And there we have it. I've put these ceiling stringers in. Ooh. Right down. Yo, it's a new day. I'm just gonna do a little bit of wiring before dinner. Just been to work, so you know it's getting on. Thought I'd do a little bit while Lyd does a workout and maybe make some dinner. Hopefully, I'm hoping so. Anyway, so. Yesterday I threw in a couple of wires just for 2 spotlights that we're going to put in our fan feed. This one is for our fridge, in fact. This one is for our feed for our lights. We've got a feed and we've got one that goes to our 2 spotlights. It's also the feed that I'm going to feed the kitchen lights too. We're going to have some under-counter lights underneath each cabinet. And then I think that was everything I got in yesterday. So just the fan, the fridge and the light feed. So I think I'm going to go and throw a feed in for our bedroom lights, and I will throw a feed in for our bathroom light and under-counter living room light too. And just a little heads up, I will go into a lot more detail about the electrics once we actually start second fixing it all and putting the fixtures on and putting all our cabinet in that's going to house our inverter and our charge controller, etc. So I will talk quite a lot more about that when we get to that stage. Right, so one top tip I have learnt over the years of being an electrician is always label your wires. Every single one. Doesn't take long at all. Like this is light feed from the panel. Tells me where it's going, tells me where it's from. And it just makes your life 10 times easier, you know. Sometimes you think, oh, you know, I'll remember, you know, where else could it go? But I've had it where it does seriously lead you in a dance. So pro tip, always label them. Hey, good looking.
Hi.
Ooh. Do you like some mushrooms? Some rice good. Green beans.
Alright, so we're back again on the bus build. Tonight I'm going to carry on with these windows. I've had a couple days off the bus build. So as you can see, it didn't dry very well. So I'm going to be doing that, and then Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm going to run the 110 cables in.
You going to run what?
Like all the 110 cables. So for like the 110 volt. So stuff that'll come from our inverter, that'll power like our blender in the kitchen and like the laptop stuff. There's not much really you run on 110 if you've got 12 volt sockets, but yeah, so I'm just going to run them in.
Cool.
Cheers, mate.
Friday feeling.
Alright for some, eh? Alright, Lydia. What are you doing here?
I'm repainting the windows.
Why?
Because the first time round wasn't very good. I seem to be having a trend with the painting. So they're just going to be painting them black.
To be fair, it wasn't your fault.
Yeah. We're using chalkboard paint. It's probably not ideal, but we thought if we have anything left over, we can maybe paint something and make a little chalkboard in the bus.
Who knows?
But
it's what we used on our last van as well, I guess.
Seems to do the job as well.
Yeah. Just doesn't cover, as you can tell, on the first go.
And we're done. Yay.
So, our windows are looking a tad more black. So I think that'll do.
I think that'll do.
I did get all of the 110 wiring running, which is nice. So just got everything's coming down here because it's where we're going to have our electrical cupboard underneath our couch. We've got a socket here. Socket that's going to be in the bedroom. And then it goes down here and into the garage, so there's going to be 3 sockets on that one circuit. Then we took one from there, from the panel, over to the kitchen, so we're going to have one in the kitchen. And then we've also took another one back here that is going to go to our ISO temp water heater, which we'll explain more about that system in another one, but should be good. Well, the first chair of the season, lad. How'd you feel?
So proud. I'm a rider.
Rider. So just getting a couple morning laps in before building the bus, hey?
Yeah.
You know, who says building the bus wasn't fun?
We'll do a couple laps and then...
Couple laps and then go back and keep on going, yeah? Stoked for it. I can.
Yeah, well, we're all in.
So, we've just done a couple laps in the park, you know, warm up for the day. In fact, it has warmed up today, hasn't it?
It's 28 degrees.
28 degrees, it's summer, it's here. So yeah, we've done a couple of laps and then now we just came back to do some work on the bus. I'm gonna run the last few wires in. We went and got some more cable yesterday. And then Lydia's going to scrape these off and paint them black. Because we're going to be putting them in, hopefully today, insulating and putting them back on the ceiling. With a bit of luck.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So, let's get this shit tidied out and we'll get going with the painting.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So Marcus just got called into work to fix something, so while he's gone, I'm going to take up the job of painted leaves. Okay, so I finished the painting them all black and I'll show you them now. It's currently 30 degrees in Whistler right now, and I tell you, I am struggling. For someone who's from the UK, this is hot. So I thought while it's hot, I could give the stickers a go. We're getting these horrible stickers off. They're a right pain in the ass. So I'm gonna try my best doing that now, and I'll keep you updated.
Alright, so I have got the majority of the wiring in that I can do today. We got everything in we need pretty much until we get our studs in, our framing in for our washroom, and our little, gonna put a little wall here. So until I get them in, can't do any more wiring, but yeah, I think we're gonna have to get the ceiling thrown up now. So once the ceiling is up, we can throw the framing in for that. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of Havelock wool and see how this goes. Havelock wool, then reflectives, then plywood. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so I've just been putting some Havelock up. You can see I've got the Havelock up, and then I've stuffed it in and over so it's right through the full ceiling. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to staple some reflectives up on top of it. I've just cut it now. So I'm going to staple that up on top of it, which will hold the reflectives up, which will hold the Havelock up. And then we can put the ply on afterwards. Right, so while this little legend went and got some food, yeah, I got some more Havelock in. So I got it all the way back here, and I stapled the reflectives up and taped it on the joints. So we got that down to here. So tomorrow we have just got these two bats to put in, which I think Lydia's gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna insulate tomorrow.
Yeah.
Morning.
While I start on some of the ply. I'm gonna put we ended up buying new stuff, so we were going to put like our stuff that was originally up. It had some like horrible glue on, and when we painted it, it just looked disgusting.
It looked awful.
Yeah.
It looked bad.
Like genuinely,
Genuinely so bad.
it was disgusting. So that is actually in the truck. And I might take it to work and we'll use it for something else there. That doesn't really matter.
I like it. Recycling.
Yeah. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have a barbecue tonight, I think.
We
I might show you some of that awesomeness, but if we don't, we will see you. Well, you know I said we were gonna show you what we're eating. Well, I kind of forgot. And we finished our veggie skewers.
But the better stuff's coming.
Yeah, but how were they?
They were really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
What was on them?
10 out of 10. We had onions, tomatoes, zucchini, peppers, and cherry tomatoes. They were really good. I would recommend.
With a bit of olive oil and a bit of salt and pepper on top.
Marcus seasoned them.
Cannot go wrong. Anyway, right now we've got some Impossible burgers on the barbie.
Hey mate.
Which are really good. If you like Beyond Meat, times it by 10 and you've got an Impossible burger, pretty sturdy. Then we've got some cheese, Tommy, and lettuce.
And some brioche buns, because brioche buns
Hit the spot, hey?
Hit the spot. And then I'm drinking a gin smash.
Nice, nice. I'm on the Sapporo again.
I think we'll eat this food up, we'll go for a walk and call it a night, eh?
I think that's about it, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the end of today. Sitting down on the job as always, Marcus.
Yeah.
Beer in hand too.
It's the usual, you know. Yeah, it's pretty warm today. Can't really find that motivation to get going.
What are we meant to be doing?
I'm going to be finishing this ceiling. I want to get it all finitoed. But it's hot. Real hot. I can't deal with that.
28's a bit too hot for us UK people.
This came all of a sudden. Well, just Canada people in general. It's cold for like what, 9 months of the year. We only get 3 hot months. When they come, it comes all of a sudden.
It's like boom, -6. Hello, 28 degrees.
Yeah, literally, it was like minus the other day. It was frost on the windshield, like 4 days ago. It was like 0 degrees on Saturday.
Okay.
Give me that look, you weren't even out of bed, mate.
Day off.
Every day's a day off for you.
Couple of nana naps here and there. Yeah, you suck that beer.
Look, I'm genuinely sweating drinking a beer, mate.
We now have a stickerless bus. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a right pain in the ass, but it's a good job done. We do have plans for the outside of the bus, but not revealing them yet. Marcus is in here.
Hi.
Oh. Just finishing up the ceiling.
Yeah. I know it doesn't look amazing right now. It looks, you know, the joints. What it was is like where the stringers were, where the beams were, wasn't 4 foot apart for each piece of ply. So like they're in random places. So, but once we get we're planning on putting strings of wood right down each length, so that will fetch them flush like that. I probably will put a little bit of packer in here just to sort this bit out. Might do that now. But yeah, it will look good once it's done, but it doesn't quite look amazing right now.
So that's where we're going to leave it at for this week's video. Thanks for watching and catch you next time.